guys, in today's Disney Rewind, we're going to be talking about The Jungle Book, released back in 1967. The Jungle Book is about a little boy named Mowgli who from a very early age has been raised by a pack of wolves. But one day, Mowgli's life is put in danger because the evil tiger Shere Khan wants to kill Mowgli because Shere Khan does not like man. So it's up to Mowgli's jungle friends to save him and take him to the man village. Welcome, guys! Yes, we are covered in Jungle Book plushies. We are not embarrassed. This is adorable. So we have Baloo and Bagheera
and Shere Khan and Kaa.
So yeah, we are decked out with our Jungle Book plushies, you guys. No shame. Anyway, our thoughts on the Jungle Book.
Like most of these Disney movies, I don't remember the Jungle Book that much. And well, I really liked it, for one thing. But something that I was, well, not confused, but it's just weird, is because whenever Jungle Book is promoted, or you see stuff about the Jungle Book, it's always about Mowgli and Baloo. And it's not, you don't even meet Baloo until
a good ways
about
into the movie.
30 minutes into the movie, maybe.
Yeah, the movie was about, what,
it was an hour and 18 minutes.
Yeah, it was an hour and 18 minutes.
It's actually Bagheera who is with Mowgli this whole time, taking care of him. He's looked after him from the beginning. I also can't turn my head very much.
I can't take you straight with that on your head.
But yeah, it's Bagheera who is the one who's taken care of Mowgli from beginning to end. And I always thought it was Baloo that he was more with, because, like I said, I don't remember much about the Jungle Book, but when you see stuff promoting it, it's Mowgli.
It's always Mowgli and Baloo.
But still, yeah, I really liked the movie. It was fun and cute.
I just adored this movie. It was so freaking cute and adorable. And I just love the whole story. You know, it just had a really great story. You know, that Mowgli, he's 10 years old. He's been in the forest. He loves the forest or the jungle. The Indian jungle, I guess is what it is, right? He loves the Indian jungle. He loves all these animals who don't want to kill him somehow, except for a couple of them. And then, yeah, Shere Khan has to ruin all that, because he hates man and fire. So, yeah, poor Mowgli, he has to go to the man village, but he meets Baloo, and like Baloo's like all carefree, kind of Hakuna Matata and everything. I just kind of like the differences between Bagheera and Baloo, because Baloo, yeah, he's all like, hey dude, you know, he's kind of like the surfer dude, like on the beach, and then Bagheera's all like, you know, no nonsense, kind of the moral compass, and he's like, we gotta do this, I'm in charge. Bagheera sometimes don't like to have fun. But I suppose moving on to some rapid fire questions, favorite character?
My favorite character was Kaa.
On your head.
On my head, that's why he's on my head. I just thought he was funny. Also, it was a little distracting though, because he was voiced by Winnie the Pooh. So it's distracting because, like, you got the cute, fat Winnie the Pooh, and then now he's voicing a snake who's trying to hypnotize and choke the life out of Mowgli.
Kaa was just so funny because he kept trying to kill Mowgli. Kaa and Shere Khan were the only ones trying to kill Mowgli the whole time, I think.
Every time Kaa would try to do something, it just backfire on him.
He was so funny because he would do the little hypnotizing thing with his eyes, and then just the animation whenever people would get all hypnotized. It was really cute and funny.
But next to Kaa, I liked Bagheera.
Yeah, I think Bagheera is my favorite too. I love Baloo though. I feel ashamed for not saying Baloo, but I like Bagheera the best for some reason. And Shere Khan was a cool villain. He sounded like Benedict Cumberbatch.
I was gonna say.
Does anyone else think Shere Khan sounds like Benedict Cumberbatch? I swear to God. It was
weird.
I swear to God, he almost looks like Benedict Cumberbatch. So moving on, best song. You know what I loved about the Jungle Book is the fact that it's kind of the first Disney movie
where all the songs were enjoyed.
Yeah, I really enjoyed all of the songs, which is so weird because, you know, all of these you know, we've been doing this for over a year now, rewatching all these movies, and we get to the best song category, and we always have to kind of think about it, and we sometimes don't even really like the songs that much. And yeah, it's like, this is the first time all of the songs are so good and so catchy. I've been humming them for the past day or so.
I think maybe the song that King Louie sings over.
Yeah, because that's what I've been singing.
That one.
That's what I've been humming in my head.
Over Bare Necessities.
Yeah, I like the King Louie song, and then yeah, Bare Necessities. Probably the two most iconic whenever you think about the Jungle Book. Moving on to favorite scene.
I liked when Kaa was first introduced. Because he was hanging in the tree, and I think Mowgli was kind of like, oh, hey, a snake. And they were just sitting there chatting, and then all of a sudden Kaa was like, look into my eyes, and Mowgli was like, oh, hey. So he was just talking away, and then all of a sudden his eyes were like hypnotized, and Kaa was just sitting there talking.
I think Bagheera was sleeping. Bagheera was sleeping.
Doing whatever.
Bagheera was supposed to be watching out for Mowgli, but Bagheera was over there taking a cat nap.
But then I liked it continued on to like then Bagheera, he realized what was happening, but then Kaa started messing with Bagheera, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then when Mowgli pushed Kaa's body off of the tree, and he fell down. I just like that whole scene of his introduction.
I really like the scene kind of right near the end when you kind of have this battle of wits going on between Shere Khan and Kaa, and Mowgli in the meantime is up in the treetop being constricted by Kaa, and he's still like in his hypnosis state. And I just love that Shere Khan was down there. He knew Mowgli was up there. He knew perfectly well Mowgli was up there in the tree, and he knew that Kaa was lying to him and everything, and that was just a really funny scene. Yeah, we haven't even mentioned the elephants.
I was about to say though, I
like the elephants.
I liked the little baby elephant. Was adorable.
It was cute. Where's our pleasure? Where's our pleasure for that?
Where's that stupid elephant?
I guess for another scene that I really liked, I just really liked that whole ending. Everyone's fighting. You got Mowgli and Shere Khan and Baloo and Bagheera, and there's all chaos and everything, and then it looks like Baloo is dead. I had not seen Jungle Book in a long time, you guys, and I was like, oh my god, does someone die in this movie? I couldn't remember if Baloo or Bagheera died.
I told her though Baloo can't die because there was Jungle Book 2.
But yeah, I seriously could not remember if someone died, and I seriously thought Baloo might have really been dead. But that was such a good scene too, and then Bagheera, giving his speech about he was a hero and this and that, and Baloo is a good man, and then Baloo, he hears all this, and he's playing dead and listening to Bagheera speak those lovely words. I guess moving on over to best line. See, I don't think I paid attention very good to this movie because I don't really have any best lines. Well, it's like everything was good though. The writing, I love the writing. The writing in general, I think this is one of the best writing for a Disney movie. If that's far.
Well, the thing for me is like it was kind of like a mixture of like also being a good scene, or it was a line that happened. It was just a simple line, but it kind of went throughout the scene. When Bagheera left Mowgli alone with Baloo, and then they were going down that stream.
Yeah.
And Baloo was laying down on his back, and Mowgli was laying on his stomach. And then those monkeys came down and snatched up Mowgli and stuff. And then Baloo realized, and he screamed. And Bagheera woke up and he went, "It's happened." He's like, and then I can't remember. He was like, I don't know what, but it's happened. I knew it would happen. Like he knew that something was wrong was going to happen, leaving Mowgli with Baloo.
Yeah.
And so it was just funny. He just woke up and he was like, "It's happened."
But yeah, I don't think I really have a favorite line. I just really enjoyed the writing in general for this movie. But yeah, I can't really come up with a
single line.
Yeah, a single distinctive line of some sort. But yeah, fantastic writing for this movie. Finally. So it's time for a book recommendation. If you enjoyed The Jungle Book, you may enjoy The Life of Pi by Yann Martel, and it's probably pretty obvious why I'm recommending Life of Pi for this movie. It's about an Indian boy named Pi who he's on a ship with his parents, and they run like a zoo, so they're trying to transport all these zoo animals across the ocean, but tragedy strikes, the ship sinks, and Pi is stranded all by himself out on a lifeboat with a group of zoo animals, one of which being a tiger, and then he's also with like a hyena and a zebra. So yeah, this is just about a young guy trapped with some animals, and I think that's kind of a good parallel for the Jungle Book in a way. You know, Mowgli being with all these various different jungle animals and befriending them all and kind of surviving out in the elements, and that's kind of very much what's going on in the life of Pi to a degree. So yeah, kind of probably a really obvious reason why I'm recommending this, because of the tiger, like he's Shere Khan or something. But yeah, if you like the Jungle Book, I highly recommend Life of Pi by Ian Martell. So, concluding thoughts on the Jungle Book. If you had to rate it 1 through 10 Mickey ears, what would you give it?
I will give it an 8.
I'm gonna give it an 8 as well. A very high 8. I just really freaking enjoyed this movie. It was just so fun and a great story, and I liked all of the characters. I can't say that for a lot of the early Disney movies. Catchy tunes, cute animals. Seriously, I freaking love this batch of characters. I like them all. So that's it for this Disney Rewind. Have you guys seen the Jungle Book, and what did you think? Just let us know your thoughts down below. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you liked this Disney Rewind, you may like these other Disney Rewinds. Bye guys.